Doha, glittering skyline, modern metropolis. But step into Souq Waqif and you're transported. This is the soul of Qatar, a labyrinth of alleys. The air thick with spices, the sounds of bartering, the laughter of children. This ain't your sterile shopping mall. This is the real deal. The heart of Doha beats here. It's a chaotic symphony of life. Old meets new. Tradition meets modernity. You'll find Qatari men in their thobes, sipping coffee. Tourists haggling for souvenirs. A tapestry of cultures, drawn together. Forget the fancy hotels. Lose yourself in the souk. Breathe it in. This is an experience, not just a shopping trip. You ready? Let's go. The souk's history? Centuries old. Imagine Bedouin traders, camels laden with goods. This was the place to be. A crossroads of commerce. But time, it can be a bitch. The souk, she started to fade. Buildings crumbled. The heart of Doha, almost forgotten. Entered the government. They got a plan. Bring back the glory days. Restoration. No half-assing it. Traditional materials. Mud brick. Wooden beams. They brought the souk back from the brink. Respect for the past. An eye on the future. Today, you walk through those alleys. You feel it. History whispers in the walls. The stories of traders and craftsmen. This ain't Disney World. It's the real deal. A living, breathing testament to Qatar's past. Close your eyes. Breathe in. That, my friends, is the spice market. An assault on the senses. In a good way. Cinnamon, saffron, cardamom. The air hangs heavy with their perfume. It gets in your clothes, in your hair. You'll be smelling like this for days. Look around. Sacks overflowing with vibrant colors. Turmeric like gold dust. Chilies, fiery red, daring you to touch. The vendors, they know their stuff. Generations of knowledge passed down. This ain't your supermarket aisle. This is the real deal. Spices, they tell a story. Of trade routes, of ancient recipes. Pick up a bag. Take a whiff. You're holding a piece of history. The souk ain't just about spices. It's about skills passed down through generations. Craftsmen, their hands calloused, but sure. They work with wood, with metal, with textiles, creating beauty. Watch a calligrapher. His brush dances across the page. Arabic script, flowing like water. Or maybe it's the coppersmith, hammering out intricate designs. Each piece, a testament to his skill. You won't find this stuff in a department store. This is art. It's about tradition. It's about keeping a culture alive. Buy something. Support these artisans. You're not just buying a souvenir. You're buying a piece of their soul. Section 5. The Falcon's Grace. A Qatari legacy. Falcons, majestic creatures. And in Qatar, they're practically royalty. Step into the Falcon Souq. You'll see what I mean. Birds of prey, hooded and perched, staring you down. Falconry, it's ingrained in Qatari culture. A symbol of status, of skill. The bond between man and bird. It's something special. You can feel it in the air. Even if you're not buying, take a walk through. Marvel at these birds. Their sharp eyes, their powerful talons. It's a glimpse into a world most people never see. A world of tradition, respect, and the untamed spirit of the falcon. Section 6. A feast for the senses. Culinary Delights. All this walking, it's gonna work up an appetite. Good thing Souq Waqif is a food lover's paradise. Street food vendors, their carts overflowing. The smell of grilling meat, of spices, of fresh bread. It's enough to make your stomach growl. Grab a shawarma. Thinly sliced meat. shaved off the rotating spit, stuffed into a warm pita, or maybe some mashboos. Rice cooked in a rich spiced broth. Chicken, lamb, fish. Take your pick. And the restaurants? From traditional Qatari fare to Lebanese, Indian, you name it. Pull up a chair. Order a strong cup of coffee. Watch the world go by. This is the true taste of the souk. A melting pot of flavors, just like the people. Section 7. When the sun sets. Nightlife in the souk. Think the souk sleeps at night? Think again. As the sun goes down, the temperature cools. The lights come on. The energy ramps up. The scent of shisha smoke fills the air. People spill out onto the streets. Musicians set up shop. The sounds of traditional Arabic music. The rhythmic beat of drums. People dancing, clapping along. It's a party, and everyone's invited. Cafes overflow with people. Sipping tea, catching up. The atmosphere? Electric. This is the souk at its most alive. A celebration of life, of community, of Qatari culture. Don't miss it. Section 8. Navigating the labyrinth. Tips for travelers. First time in the souk? It can be overwhelming. But don't sweat it. Here's a few tips. First off, dress modestly. Respect the local culture. Second, learn a few Arabic phrases. Shukran, thank you, goes a long way. Bargaining. It's part of the game. Don't be afraid to haggle, but be respectful, and don't lowball. These vendors, they work hard. Finally, the best time to visit? Early morning or late afternoon. Beat the heat and the crowds. Most importantly, relax. Get lost in the maze. Soak it all in. This is an experience, remember? Not a task to be checked off a list. Section 9. Souq Waqif. A timeless treasure. Souq Waqif. It's more than just a market. It's a journey back in time. A celebration of Qatari culture. It's a reminder that even in a city as modern as Doha, the past is never far away. So, come on. Wander the alleys. Get lost in the sights, the sounds, the smells. Talk to the locals. Hear their stories. Eat their food. Experience the heart and soul of Qatar. This is a place where memories are made. A place you won't soon forget. Souq Waqif. A timeless treasure in the heart of Doha.